What's going on, my beautiful people from YouTube? Let's talk about crypto taxes and how to buy stuff on Amazon with cryptocurrencies. Now, I know what you're asking, is this guy a CPA, a lawyer? No, none of those things. What I am is a crypto miner, an investor, a staker. I am a researcher when it comes to crypto, and I've been doing this thing for over a decade, and my goal is basically to help you navigate these waters, to be that person that I wish I had when I first came into the space. So instead of just reading headlines, I want to break a couple of things down for you and show you how to do things inside of this crypto world. Let's get right down to it. And I love doing giveaways here on the channel, and since we're going to be talking about Amazon, we'll do a giveaway for an Amazon gift card, $50, and we'll do that right in the comments down below. Make sure you leave a comment down below about the video. And here's what I want to know: is the ruling that I'm about to talk about the way you want to see it? Are crypto stakers not supposed to be taxed? Because that's a big issue right now and a big discussion point. But let's get right into point number one, which is going to be tax for miners, specifically for staking crypto. And this is more common than people realize. This is what, let's say Ethereum is going into. Right now, you mine Ethereum with GPUs, but it's about to change. ETH 2.0 is right around the corner, and things are going to look a little bit different. It's actually going to move over to a proof of stake instead of a proof of work scenario. And there is a bunch of little details there, but I digress. Let's get into the story, which is crypto stakers are now not going to be taxed. That's what the headline said. That's what everybody's been sharing on Twitter, on everywhere else. But I want you to read carefully. And I highlighted a couple of things inside of this article that's really important for you all to be aware. And here it is. Tokens obtained through proof of stake protocols are taxpayer created property and should not be taxed until sold or exchanged. This is a big deal because it means that if you stake your crypto and you earn on top of that crypto, you're not paying taxes as those tokens are sent to you, gifted to you, which is a little bit different than if you were mining. So keep that in mind. This is different than if you were mining, because when you're mining, what the expectation is right now is for you to be taxed at the current value of those tokens, which to me is a little bit crazy. You're basically having to calculate how much you earned based on what that token price is at that very exact time that you earn those rewards, which is just nutso. But I digress again. Let's keep going what this is about. So the decision to offer a refund, which was rejected by the plaintiffs. This is a big one. This is a big deal. These guys could have simply said, you know what? Give us our refund and walked away. That's not what they were looking for here. So a representative from the IRS declined to comment because what the Garretts are seeking is more than just money. They're seeking more than just a settlement. They're looking for more than just, hey, give me my refund and let me walk away. No, they want a ruling. They want something formal. They want a formal policy to be implemented when it comes to this decision. Because if they only take that money back, that doesn't mean anything. It just means that they're getting money, and that does not help the rest of us inside of crypto. Because if you look at this very last point here, an offer of settlement is not the same as a binding precedent, according to tax and public policy experts. I'm not the expert. Whoever wrote that is. So I'll give you guys a link to that so you can take a look at it yourself. But that's what this means, is that they need to finalize this. It's like, this is home stretch. Don't get me wrong. They've made an offer to refund their money. Now they need to actually make a decision and write it in as a formal policy. And now people are actually already starting to finish up their taxes. It's gonna get crazy because they need to make a decision soon. Otherwise, it could cost all of us, remember, we pay their salaries, a lot of money. Because if they go back on what they had previously expected people to do, now they're gonna have to issue refunds across the board. Everything is gonna have to get revised. It's gonna get crazy. So they want a ruling as soon as possible to make sure that things are done right. And I don't blame them. Now, this does bring up a kind of a crazy thing. If you think about it, they're talking about staking, right? So in a lot of times, crypto's treated as stocks a lot, so keep that in mind. So if you're staking coins and you're receiving the earnings, and those, that specific cryptocurrency that you're staking is considered to be, a stock of sorts, here's where it can get really wild. And this is just me thinking out there kind of crazy, but look at this. Gifting stocks as gifts has benefits for both you and the giver, the giver and the receiver, basically. So if we are going to treat some cryptocurrencies as stocks, this would apply. And I'm just going to go right through it. Take a look at this. So stock gifts valued at less than $15,000 remove tax liability from the gifter, which means that if all of this applies to crypto itself, you could essentially stake your crypto, grab your earnings, and give it away to somebody, because it's not only family. It's not like, oh, I'm going to give this crypto to such and such person, because I'm related to them. No, you can give it to anybody, charities, you name it. And there's no liability to you. So anyone can gift stock to whomever they choose. It's the same idea, right? If they're going to treat crypto as stocks, or certain, cryptocurrencies as stocks, this would totally apply. And there's one more point that I want to make sure that I shared with you, is that the Internal Revenue Service explained it like this. If you were given the stock that the donor had purchased for $10 per share, and later you sold it for $100, you would pay income tax on a gain of $90 per share. This is, I can't explain how big this is, because if you let's say you get in a project early on and the tokens are worth not very much, you got to keep track of how much those tokens were at its, when it was first purchased. So when you transfer it, you can actually see how much they're worth now and do the difference and pay on top of that. This can get super, super complicated. And I'm really excited to see some rulings around this. I don't think that having these regulations around crypto is bad. I think that they are overdue. That's the way I feel about it, because there's just no clear line as to what or how people should treat their cryptocurrencies. And this is a big one. Now, I know who does this affect? I mean, it's people staking right now. It's not talking about if you are a proof of work miner. This is really a proof of credit, which is kind of weird because some cryptocurrencies, they're not even calling it proof of credit. Deeper Network, for example, DPR. I know that, Unbox Therapy just did a video on them, and they're going to blow up now. That's a proof of credit. But for you to earn credit, you stake your tokens. So does that mean that you don't have to pay on the DPR that they give you? So things get really, really crazy. So that's number two. Who does this affect, right? This is a lot of us, most of us. And I can't wait to see the ruling. I can't wait for them to be forced to make a decision, a public decision, as to how this is going to work. Again, not a lawyer, not a CPA, don't sue me bro type of deal, but this is something you definitely want to watch. And if you have questions, hit up whoever does your taxes. Maybe I should give you guys a little referral to who I'm working with, because this stuff gets complicated, I swear. But all right, how to buy, on Amazon with crypto, because maybe I'm gifting this to somebody else who's going to get me a product. That's a stretch. Let's not go there. But anyway, you got your crypto. Let's say I'm going to use MetaMask to give you guys this example, because you can do it without having any kind of tracking either. I mean, this is available right now, and I'll show you my screen. So CryptoCart. And CryptoCart, they have a few different products. If you go under the About Us, you're going to see that these four things. They have CryptoCart gift cards, marketplace, staking, and multi-bridge. And you talk about what they do. Now, I guess this is a disclaimer, double disclaimer. First, I'm not getting paid to talk about this right now. I didn't get anything. Secondly, I always try to use services which have a public team. These guys don't necessarily have a public team, but I am doing a transaction that's going to happen right away. I'm not investing in somebody's company. I'm just getting, funds funds into my Amazon. And sure, like why do you want to use crypto in your Amazon? Well, guess what? Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I want to buy something. I don't want to go on my credit card. I don't want questions like, oh, what is this here? What did you buy? What's going on? No. I want to go fly under the radar and do something good. So I'll show you how I'm doing this. And like I said, they have this multi-bridge system in their platform. They have staking in their platform where you can earn like 44% APR. They also have a marketplace, which they do have. Let me pull up here, like things like Xbox Series, S, which you can buy for, with crypto. It's kind of cool. But what we're going to do today is get ourselves a nice Amazon gift card. And it's straightforward. They don't want all your info. And I'm going to do this on screen so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about here. Here we go, Amazon.com. Amazon gift card. There you go, Amazon.com gift card. And they do have this for a lot of other countries as well, like different types of Amazon. So you can search for yours, and I'm sure you're going to find that in there as well. So let me take a look at my checkout cart. All right, I'm looking at $115 or so. So I'm going to go back, and let me do a $200 gift card for Amazon. And this is a lot more straightforward than people realize. I'm just going to click add to cart. Perfect. Now I have one item in my cart on the top right hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to proceed to checkout. I'm going to put in my email right in there so that I can get that gift card. I'm going to connect my MetaMask wallet. All right, my wallet is connected, and take a look at this. So DPR is actually one of the tokens that you can pay with. So they have a few, tokens out here, and they are increasing the number of tokens they keep adding to this site. I'm just going to go ahead and do ETH, and I'm going to click pay now. Let's see how this thing functions. Let's do it live. There we go. It's going to cost me $6.74 in transactional fees.
One eternity later.
All right, so here we are. I got a confirmation order received, and all I gave them was an email address. That is it. They don't use anything else. All I needed was a email address, and they got this order received. And you can see, you can view the status of your gift cards here because, they are checking things on the blockchain, make sure the transaction did go through. So this is what it looks like. Right now, my transaction is still pending. Let me see if I click here. It's still pending. Takes about 2 minutes or so for this thing to refresh. But let me hit refresh and see if we can get it now. Okay, so now we are processing, which means that they received the order was confirmed. I received an email confirmation, and they're buying the gift card on my behalf, and they're going to email it over to me. That's it. Straightforward. And now I'm going to be able to go to Amazon and check out. This part does take a little longer, so it can take up to half an hour for you to get that gift card. It's being processed. You're going to get it, and I'm going to come back in a little bit and show you exactly how to go about doing that. Well, those 30 minutes was more like 5 minutes because you can see on my screen that now my order was completed. And I'm going to expand this with that little plus button there, but I'm going to blur it out so you can't see it. It says that my voucher value is $200, and I have my code right below. So I'm going to copy this code. I'm going to go right here to Amazon because I'm about to buy some stuff that I don't want people to track or know that I'm buying on other credit cards. And I'm going to add my gift code right here and apply this voucher. Once I apply this voucher, they're going to go, oh, cool, you have money. This is it. I'm going to pay $0 for my order because I already paid with crypto. So I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and click place your order on Amazon. and I just bought items on Amazon using cryptocurrency, and you can do it too. Guys, I really appreciate the support. If you guys like this video, make sure you smash that like button. But if you love the video, well, then you gotta make sure you hit that subscribe button, the bell for notifications, so you know the next time I drop another cryptocurrency video on Action Crypto. You all are fantastic. Thank you all so much for the love and support, and I will see you all on the next video. Take care. And we are back. Post-credit is a lot more fun because I get to tell you guys the little ins and outs and the answer questions that I think you guys are going to ask me. So I know that that website doesn't have a team. That I told you guys the reason I use it is because I'm going to get that reward right away, and I know I'm not going to have to wait around to receive something, which to me is a big win. Now, I do want to say that there is another big player on the market, and that's shopping.io. However, with shopping.io, they want you to buy their tokens here. We'll go pricing. They want you to buy their tokens, and it's like using an API to transact, which the other place has it too. But for gift cards, I mean, that's a no-brainer. You get a gift card, you use a gift card, and you're set to go. It goes from, if you're a miner, it's going from mining to gift card to whatever company you want to use it at. So it's a win-win in my mind, and hopefully you guys appreciate this sort of thing. Let me know on the comments why you guys are talking about tax stuff, if you want to see anything else, if there's more stuff that you'd like me to cover, because my goal is to provide you guys with value, hopefully give you a little bit of insight into the things that I wish I had known a while ago. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.